Hey everyone, I'm back in Flores, Buenos Aires. Basically borderline of the suburban. It's still Cava, it's still Capital, it's still the capital, but it's a little different, it's a little sketchier, it's a little more neighborhood type. Less tourist, less tourist. Gotta pay attention when you hear a motorcycle or when you pass close to somebody because you never know, even though it's during the day and it's a beautiful day. Believe it or not, from my experience, from my few years visiting and living in Argentina, I think it's more dangerous during the day because during the day you have a lot more people approaching you or walking close to you. When in the evening, especially late in the evening, there's very few people on the street, so you could easily avoid that person or try to distance yourself away from that person. So it's a little safer, especially at night. People tend to have their guard up a little more. Mind you, that being said, a lot of the robberies do occur at night, but I think there's more robberies. I would bet money that there's more robberies during the day, because especially not here, but in the popular touristic areas or those popular market areas where there's thousands of people walking, that's where the younger hoodlums go take advantage to pickpockets, to snatch your phone or your chain and run, and that's very common. But I wanted to talk about that $500 challenge I mentioned in the previous video. I think that's very important. People don't tend to I don't know, anymore when I talk about money, because I think now is the most important time because Buenos Aires and Argentina has become so expensive. It's not the most expensive place. People are crazy when they say that. It's still much cheaper than the United States. You know, obviously maybe the avocado and some fruits are more expensive, but overall cost of living is still so much cheaper than the United States. It's not even close. Not even close. So you guys doing heavy drugs or terrible at economics, terrible when it comes to money, don't give dumb opinions like that saying that it's the same as the United States, because it's not even close. Maybe you're comparing a little hillbilly city in the middle of nowhere, you know, to Buenos Aires, which is not a fair comparison. You know, you can't compare this little freaking farm village, you know, cost of living to a major city cost of living. Gotta be, you know, compare Miami, New York, Los Angeles, you know, major cities to major cities. But even then, like, even smaller cities in the United States are still more expensive than Argentina. Uruguay, for example, I just went to Uruguay. The place was so expensive. It's funny, we crossed the border from Brazil to Uruguay, and immediately, oh, there's some hoodlums over there. They look so sketch. Immediately crossed back to Brazil to have dinner because it was insane. Like even the McDonald's, like for like a value meal, it was like 14-15 bucks. For like a simple sandwich at McDonald's was like $5-6. This guy's a hood. So that being said, I think right now it's very important to do a $500 challenge, because I don't think anyone would even think it's worth it. I mean, it's possible, but I'm gonna show you guys. I'm a week into the $500 monthly budget challenge here in Buenos Aires. I'm a week in, and I think, you know, it's a long way to go. It's $500 total for the whole month of April. That's my monthly budget, including accommodation, including food, including even medical costs, because as you see, I don't know what happened. I think it was like a little mosquito bite that got old, and I kept scratching and it got infected, and I need to go get antibiotics. Luckily I had a doctor friend that wrote me a prescription, and now I'm just gonna go to a pharmacy and get the antibiotics. But yeah, my hand hurts and it's all swollen and it's hurting and it's spreading, so really need to get that taken care of. So I'm going now. So I came over here to pick up some stuff, and hadn't been here in maybe 2 or 3 months, because remember, I spent a month traveling around South America, and then I've been spending, before that I was 1 month around the San Telmo microcentro area, and now I've been, a few weeks around the Congreso area. So getting around, that's what I do. When I come, I've already stayed in Palermo Hollywood, Palermo Soho, I've already done that. I've already stayed in Belgrano, I've already stayed in Recoleta, San Telmo, everywhere. So I try to stay a few weeks or a few months in a different city, in a different barrio. And right now, I'm gonna show you guys that you could live for under 500 bucks a month if you wanted to. Again, it's not luxury living. It's not, it's not a high rise with a balcony and all that, but it's also up to my standards, because I'm pretty picky. I need to be able to be comfortable, take a hot shower, sleep well, and I need to be able to have a kitchen. That way I cook, especially since I'm working out a lot. I need to, I can't be eating empanadas and pizza and eating out all day because it's expensive. But that being said, this challenge is all about, can you survive in Buenos Aires, probably easily the prettiest and most famous city in all of Latin America, easily, and probably the best city in all of the Americas, including Canada, United States, and probably Mexico's probably better. But doing this $500 challenge started already. Stay tuned, I'm post